Nail Divas, we are here today working with Miss Flexi, and I am going to attempt to do a design that I saw done by Kirsty Meakin. I'm embarrassed to say that because I know it's not going to be as fabulous as hers, but we are going to try. I am going to use Acrygel for this design, and I'm going to lay a thin layer of this down first. Okay, so I'm going to get my brush out here. Should have had that out already. Hold on one second. Okay, so for starters, I got this brush and spatula on one side, brush on the other side from Model 1. So that is what I'm going to be using. I have these Born Pretty lint-free pads that I am going to wipe my brush off on. I also have a little dap and dish here with my 70% isopropyl alcohol. Diana, you got to take the stupid cap off. I am going to get that factory glue out of there first, and then it'll be ready to use. Okay, so we're going to use clear Acrygel for this design because we want it to, I want to be able to stick the little triangles to it, and this is probably too much, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down on this nail. Now, I have not been able to find a real good set of tips for Miss Lexi here. Got a hair in there. See that? Like, these tips barely go in there. But for right now, we're going to try to hopefully make this work. So I'm going to go ahead and pat it down to the nail. Push it up in there a little. Good thing this isn't a real client here. Because I'm all up in the cuticle area. Okay, so we have the Acrygel applied, so I'm going to clean my little brush off there. Make sure I've got it all over the fingernail. Okay, so I'm going to set that down, and I am going to get my little wax pencil, and I'm going to go in with these little triangles that I got on AliExpress for like $1, something like that. I'm going to move Miss Lexi up here so that I can see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to dump some of these out onto my desk. And I'm going to work with 2 different colors because I couldn't decide unless I just go with these ones because these are really speaking to me right now. More so than those ones. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with these. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead, and the hardest part of this design, I think, is going to be trying to pick them up. And I'm going to start right there in the center. And I am just going to go ahead and line them all up next to each other. And then press them down into the gel once I get them the way I want them. So what I'm going to do, since you see what I'm doing here, sort of, I guess, hold on. I will go off camera and do the rest. Okay? Ugh. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to accomplish, this pattern here. And then once I get down to the next row, you just take them and go the opposite direction of the ones on the top row. See? Okay. And the most tedious part about it all is getting these triangles up onto the wax pencil. And I can't tell you how many times I've already tried to record this, but it's really hard to record it at this angle because I've got the camera wrapped around my neck because I'm trying to get a good angle. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and I'll be right back for the next step. Okay, divas, this is what it looks like, all faceted up. Now I am going to put some acrylic over top of that, and I will set the camera up and we'll do that together.